Folks, he's at it again. And honestly, I got to tell you, I don't know what the game plan is, but I can sure tell you what it looks like. It basically looks like this guy is trying to destabilize our government and America. Why do I say that? Well, today, Mr. Trump decided to dismiss 4 high-level State Department employees, even though there were no replacement, and it's been the normal practice to keep people on until replacements are found for their positions. But I guess he felt like he didn't want to wait for the replacements. They just had to go because I guess they worked under Obama and his administration. So 4 high-level State Department employees were not retained, shall we say, by the Trump administration, and their positions are open. Now, hopefully, the people that are working underneath them are not going to require a lot of direction, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. But Donald Trump went to the Republican retreat meeting that they had today, and he spoke before them, and then it's a normal practice that they go behind closed doors and the members, Republicans, House, Senate, have an opportunity to, just speak with them and ask them questions. Well, he blew that off, claiming that he was behind schedule. Well, he might have been behind schedule, but whose fault was that? He got to the damn meeting an hour late, so obviously he was an hour behind schedule, and he didn't feel it was important enough to take the time to meet with the party that he's going to need in order to get his agenda passed. Okay, that being said, I honestly believe that this guy is trying to create enemies where there aren't any. What went down today was the Homeland Security Department was supposed to have a meeting with a bunch of high-level Mexican officials, and that meeting was called off at the last second. Then Donald Trump apparently went online and said that if Mexico doesn't see eye to eye with him as far as paying for that wall, that maybe they should not meet next week. Well, hell, you just showed up the Mexican president, so he turned around and canceled the meeting. Then you tried to clean it up by saying that it was mutually agreed that the meeting should be canceled. That was a goddamn lie. The Mexican president was the one that canceled that damn meeting. Peña Nieto is the name of the Mexican president. Donald Trump is trying to create an enemy on our border. Now, it came out today, and I guess it's going to be reported widely tonight, that he is going to propose a 20% import tax on any goods that come in from Mexico. Now, that's going to have the effect of, number one, raising the prices of goods that we are paying, specifically Walmart, because they import a lot of this stuff from Mexico, but anything that comes in is going to be 20% higher. Number two, do you think Mexico is going to sit around and not impose an import tax in retaliation against you placing a 20% tax on them? But even beyond that, we, Mexico and the United States, collaborate as far as defense, terrorism, drug wars, you want to call it that, etc. What you are doing is pissing off the Mexicans, and if they basically turn a blind eye to the United States as far as all of those various areas of cooperation, we're basically going to be sitting with an enemy, actually not a friend, potentially an enemy on our southern border. Then I wonder what you're going to do as far as Canada is concerned, because Mexico is our biggest trading partner and Canada is our second biggest trading partner. I wonder what you're going to do to piss them off. This is getting ridiculous now. And the Republicans think that they are going to be able to control this guy. And I got a feeling that he's going to be a bit more of a mouthful than they actually are anticipating. One piece of good news that occurred today was that Paul Ryan saw the handwriting on the wall as far as the DACA kids are concerned, and he stated publicly that they are not going to send any of the DACA participants back to their countries of origin. So I guess that's a good deal. But as far as everything else is going on, things are not good. Oh, one thing I did forget. The head of the Border Patrol resigned. They asked him to resign, and he said, okay, fine. The problem with that is it was the union that didn't like this guy, and they were trying to get him out. So he, I guess, finally said, you know something, I'm not going to try to keep swimming uphill against the union and everybody else. So he just said, fine, I resign, and he walked. So now there's going to be, I guess, a brand new head of the Border Patrol. I wonder who the hell that's going to be and what kind of treatment the people coming across that border are going to get. It's getting worse and worse every day. And now add together the fact that Donald Trump now has control of Voice of America, his own government run radio station, and he's put two of his lackeys basically in charge of it, though they haven't actually taken full range yet. And we have all the makings of a, dare I say it, Nazi Germany.